This is a prototype of a 0028K Koa done by Dykeman. Dykeman made Elvis's guitar, Hank Williams' guitar, a bunch of guitars. He was in charge of the Martin factory, and this is a prototype. His nickname, Smitty, is underneath there, and it's well documented. I got it from distant relatives of his. This is a prototype 28 Martin. Now, I got it down tuned. So I'll tell you this, I'm not really a collector. I know that sounds crazy, showing you all this stuff. I don't collect from the intrinsic thing where you might collect, I want one of these, and then one of these, and one of these, and one of these. Mostly when I run into really clean stuff, I sell it. I had to sell my 345 collection to open Willie's, and I'm happy I finally got this guitar just recently, but I really don't collect that much. So I have a lot of guitars, but they're more guitars that I like to play. I don't really have a bunch of super clean guitars. I end up selling that to you guys over the years, and because I came from rather humble beginnings, I just can't afford to collect that much stuff. So here's another thing I'll show you. This is kind of cool. I just recently got this in trade from Pete Townshend. No, really. This is actually Pete Townshend's guitar, one of his stage guitars. You can see some of the scratching on it. So if you're a Who fan like I am, and I thought that last show in Minneapolis when they had the whole orchestra was fantastic. It was killer, and Pete was playing this guitar on stage. But I happened to bump into something that he wanted really bad, and we couldn't come together on price, but we did talk about trading. I'm like, hey, you get these from Gibson, you can't sell it, but you can trade it to me. So I got this in a Strat from Pete, and it's something that, again, I'll never sell. It's just too cool. A guitar that was owned by Pete Townshend, a J200, a stage guitar no less. And over the years I've gotten some stuff from Sheryl Crow. Wait, I better set this. I only have 2 minutes left, so when you see this go off, just let me know, scream, will you? Let's see, what else do I got to show you? Oh yeah, one other thing. This is something, this is a 1959 ES 345. Having sold all my 345s that I had collected when I lived in Chicago, I finally picked up one of these. This is a long guard, and you can tell when the pick guard goes below the bridge like that, it's mostly 50s, and then when the pick guard stops short right about there, then those are earlier guitars, so you're mostly 60s, yeah, give or take. But this is an early, completely original blonde. There's about 30 of these. 345s came with the optional stop tail Bigsby. It's about 50-50, but to have a stop tail and blonde on a 345 that's all straight, there is 21 of them known in the 2 years they made this in natural. And doesn't that look fantastic? There's something about it that's just plain and simple and gorgeous, and I'm very thankful to have it. It's got a nice big neck, not too big, just perfect for me. So 32 years. I want to thank everybody. We thank everybody for all the years of service. I know this year has been crazy. The pandemic has been absolutely nuts, and I encourage you to hang in there. It's going to be probably a tough winter, but we can get through it with our guitars. We should all try to play together as much as we can. We're going to provide some live shows, and I'll say this, I'm still interested in retiring. I'm 62 years old, and it's time for me to retire. Yeah, you know what that means, right? So I'd sell Willie's, as I've said before. The problem is a lot of people that approach me don't understand how much work it is. It is a ton of work being high quality, being honest, trying to do the right thing, follow the golden rule is a ton of work. So no lazy rich boys, all right? I will sell it with or without the name. So that is coming up. That's not big news. I think most of my friends know this already, and I really don't care who knows, because it's just time. It's time for me to retire. So I'm going to take at least a year off. Maybe I'll sell the business to these guys. I'll probably always sell guitars, just because that's what I do, and so many people have come to me for all these years. So there you go. There is a few bits of, what's the song? These are a few of my favorite things. And on that note, and I can see the time is up. It's time for me to go. But thank you again, sincerely, from all of us. This is a cool, cool place to be, to shop, to know. It's in St. Paul. We thank locals. We thank all of you from all over the world, France, Japan, every place. Thank you many times over. And I gotta go.